So, guys, it looks like Subnautica is actually on an absolute freaking tear here. It sold 2 million copies in less than 12 hours, 18,000 positive Steam reviews, and 651,000 concurrent players across both PC and Xbox. Over almost 78% of that is on PC, and the sales also prove it. The numbers prove it. I'm going to go over those numbers over a little bit, but right now, man, like they peaked yesterday. 467,582 players right now. In the last 24 hours, 376,000, and they have 262,000 players, almost 300,000 players. Well, they did, and this is a really, really good thing for a small studio. And like I said, they just sold 2 million copies. Congrats to Subnautica. This is from Your Torch Games, for selling 2 million copies in just under 12 hours. A key part of its success was removing uglified characters from promos and improving the in-game character models. Unknown Worlds listened to the player feedback, and now they're printing money. And that's absolutely true. And when you see this Xbox partner review, this is back in 2024. Right, so this is what the character models look like, and ironically, this publication here didn't get the memo and decided to publish old-looking characters. This character model no longer exists, but you see the 2024 Xbox partner preview photos, and then the early cinematic trailer that they just released. Subnautica 2 sold 1 million copies hours after early access launch. The dev team quietly dropped character designs from all promo material that would have hurt sales because they listened to the market. And when you look at the reviews on Steam, it's like all positive reviews, and this is actually good. And for the Linux bros out there, Subnautica 2 is mostly gold. And there are some thumbs down and some warnings about the game, but for the most part, it's actually, with only 76 reports are in, actually 161. Last time I refreshed this page, which was 10 minutes ago, it was 76. So more people on Linux. So think about that. Within 10 minutes of refreshing this page, it went from 76 reports to now 161 reports, which is great. Don't forget, the Steam Deck plays a huge part of that Linux install base, especially now that we have, Steam Machine right around the corner. I'm hoping to not get my hands on that specifically, but I'm reserved and made my reservation for the Steam controller. And we all know that Subnautica 1 is rated platinum, which is pretty much plug and play. No tinkering involved in that. Look at all the green thumbs up. And so I wanted to go over some Steam numbers here. So 651,000, was it, right? 661,000 concurrent players across both Xbox and PC, not on the PlayStation as of yet, right? But then, you do the numbers, and if we peaked at 467,582, where is it? It's right here. 467,582, and, minus 651,000, you're left with 183,000. And don't forget that most of the people on Xbox are on Game Pass, so that does not result in sales as well. So you're talking about a 71.8% of players are on Steam, and there's a reason why I'm mentioning this. And so when you look at the reports and, and the numbers, when you compare the 2 million copies sold in less than 24 hours, that results to 71.8% on Steam. So the majority of those sales are on PC, and you're left over with 28.2% on the Xbox platform. Don't forget, most of those sales, so this isn't really accurate, to be honest, is Game Pass. So you have to ask yourself, how many actually were sold on console. So the reason why I talk about this is because Capcom CEO believes PC will become the world's leading gaming platform, also promises to invest in movies. Capcom believes PC will continue to grow and eventually become the biggest gaming platform in the world, and there are plans for more investment into films and movies. Capcom CEO Kenzo Tsujimoto believes PC will eventually become the largest games platform, which is good news because the company is now selling more PC games than ever. And if you look at their report that just came out, a month ago, maybe a little more than a month ago, most of their sales, which equates to 55% of Capcom's overall game sales, come from PC, which is actually great. I believe, this is a quote from him, I believe that the PC will further establish itself as the world's leading gaming platform, which will serve to increase the value of the PC market. PC is a big deal for Capcom, with the platform now accounting for most of its game sales, which last year, fiscal year 2025, in 9 months, they sold 19.1 million PC games. That is insane. So that's a small, just a little report. A big congratulations to Unknown Worlds Entertainment. I mean, they're on a tear, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this, of the success and the celebration of 2 million games for this small team. See you guys in the next one.